Okay, welcome back. 39 after 10. Dave Duenas sitting in for Andrea Pellacani. And yes, as you can see, probably in TV land, or maybe not. We do have some guests come in the studio, namely Ina Carrillo,
Yes.
PBS GM.
Half a day.
Half a day, Ina. And with her is Mr. Don Munya, Guam well-known producer, television film producer.
Yep, half a day, Dave. Thank you for having us.
And we also have Mr. Doug Palmer from the University of Guam. I brought them in today to talk about a very good and much needed local programming, namely basketball tournaments at the University of Guam. We're going to be, PBS will be airing it live, I believe. Ina, you'd like to chime in on that?
Sure. So PBS is super excited to bring to you live sports this fall. We've graciously partnered with University of Guam Triton Field Athletics Department to provide you with the Triton's Men's Basketball League this fall. So, I mean, right now it looks like we're going to have 11 games starting October 14th through December 12th. And we're pretty excited about it. It's the first time that PBS will be airing live full-length games in a very long time. So, I mean, it's just, it's exciting times at PBS.
Of the 11 teams, are they all local or off-island teams?
Oh, those were games.
Oh, games.
I think we're still recruiting, right? UOG's recruiting.
Still recruiting. Hope to have 6 teams. Anderson Bombers have already said that they're going to play, and I've got a list of teams I've sent out invitations to, and I may have to twist arms to get them to commit early. But
yeah, I'm looking forward to having those off-island. We had teams from the Philippines in the past.
Well, that won't be for this league, but hopefully in the future this will lead to a friendly tournament from the Philippines or Japan or Korea that we would do in the summer, hopefully. So hopefully this will lead to many other options for us to.
I definitely see it growing into a big thing. Off-island tournaments. We got teams we can probably invite teams from Korea, Philippines, Japan, maybe even Australia, and our local team has done very well during these tournaments. I think didn't they win the gold medal at one time, or in first place?
Well, the last time when I had my first year here, we had a summer tournament that featured the Guam national team and 2 college teams from the Philippines plus ourselves. Mm-hmm. And the Guam national team, of course, won that one.
Fantastic, yes. And I know when is all this going to be kicking off?
So our first game is Doug. Do you want to talk about how the league's gonna go? I don't watch sports. I don't really like sports. I play golf a little bit, but not good. I just go, for the fun of it. But anyway, I know I have the dates, so I know when the games are gonna be and when to show up. But I mean, I could tell you nothing else, pretty much. So I mean, the first game looks like it's on October 14th. And it'll be pretty much every Monday or Wednesday until the playoffs, which will start December 3rd, and those will be on Tuesdays. And we look to air, it's going to be live, I believe it's the 8 o'clock slot.
Yep, we have games scheduled at 6:30 and 8:15. It'll be the 8:15 games that are always shown. Like I said, we'll have like the Anderson Bombers, hopefully the Harper Valley Bulldogs, maybe Mac Tech, and I'm really trying to talk Guam Community College to play to give us a good rounded league. So you'll see most of those teams twice, but it's always going to feature the UOG Tritons. So it will always be one of our home games. And once it gets to the playoffs, if somebody knocks the Tritons out, then yes, we can have 2 other teams playing. But we're really excited about it, getting the opportunity to be on TV and grow our brand and grow our product. And hopefully if this works well, then we will expand it into women's basketball. That will be the next project. And then we'll just see, we were thinking about adding baseball sometime soon. That would be a great product to put on air as well. But of course, a lot of times these other sports work with other associations. So it's just not a home UOG game. So if we're going to do soccer or we're going to do like baseball, then we would have to work through those associations as well.
Yeah, and as you know, PBS Guam is committed to showcasing our local talents, and local productions, and in this case, basketball kicking off in October. I know anything else going on with PBS?
Well, there's lots of things going on, but I think what we wanted to do is kind of encourage a lot of our maybe corporate partners to
Support.
recruit, right? We wanted to we needed some more teams. So if you have a company out there and you work for a company, try to put a team together and talk to UOG and let's broadcast the games. I wanted Don to talk a little bit about the broadcast. I'll just let him do that.
Okay.
Hi.
How about they, Don?
Hi, Dave. Thank you for having us. I'm really excited. I'm always looking to, put myself into a situation where I'm with the community. I love community work, and just to be over at PBS and partner up with UOG, it just makes sense. I mean, we're literally just next door, and with athletics being very little to none in our education system, makes it all more important for us to have this partnership and coverage. So I think it's going to bring a good and new dynamic to the league, and to be able to kind of reintroduce or reinvigorate some type of excitement around their athletics club. And we hope to see new partnerships develop, and hopefully be able to not only partner with their athletic side for showcase coverage, but also their communications side as well, and be able to intern some of their students that are in broadcast education or communication education in UOG. So that's exciting for me. Also, on the technical aspect, coming from film and then going into live broadcast television is a totally different animal. So recently our chairman, Donovan Brooks, has shared with us some techniques on how to kind of help develop a more professional broadcast feel. So it's exciting for me because it's my very first production, and to utilize our current infrastructure over at PBS, and to see how high I can elevate the look and feel of the actual sporting event.
Yeah,
so that's exciting.
It's going to be a learning curve, but we got some really, really good staff at PBS, and I'm sure they're up to the task, and they're going to come through with flying colors and provide you with some quality broadcasting live. Yes. Speaking of live, is that going to be rebroadcast at a later date at the shows?
We can. Probably on a Sunday.
Okay.
We could rebroadcast the week's the game. But I've talked with John Munya, he's produced many live broadcasts.
John's been there forever.
He's been there over 30 years. He's kind of a staple at PBS. But he's pretty excited about it as well. It's going to be multi-camera angles. So it's gonna. We're not talking ESPN here, but it's gonna be pretty nice for Guam. So we're all excited.
No,
about
we're
that.
going ESPN.
There you go. There you go. Go for the gun. Yeah.
Well, we have Leo Paimo, right? From
Leo.
Here, right?
K57's very own juice.
Is he K57?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, he's the
radio
sports guy.
He's
also
sports, right? Yeah.
He does
so
it for
we have
PNC
Leo
News.
here that will be our announcer. I heard his little interview. I don't know, a few nights ago, maybe around 7 or 8 o'clock. They were talking about it, and he seems pretty excited, and we're excited for him too.
Yeah, he does a sports show, I believe. I forgot what day, but
Monday nights.
Leo, I met a personal friend of mine. He mentioned to me, he goes, "Wow, Dave, I'm going to be doing PBS Sports. I'm the live announcer." I said, "Great, Leo, you're good at it, so do it, my friend." And I'm excited as well.
Yeah.
Again, it can only expand, and as Don and I have the same mindset, we're aiming for the best. We're gonna do the best we can, the best shots, the best broadcast. You name it, the best. We're gonna go for the gusto.
Yes, indeed.
Yeah, and PBS again. Yesterday I brought it up to Doug briefly. New sports at the Dedadu Sports Complex, another sporting type thing. They're opening up I forgot how much money they're spending, but tennis.
Yes, I saw that.
tennis,
Yeah.
and
That whole area is just really developing.
it really
You know,
is.
I heard GFA has a volleyball court, and they have futsal as well as their outdoor soccer.
Yeah.
So, I mean, we look to partner with different organizations.
Sure.
UOG, it's just a no-brainer for us. You know, we're working with both the athletics department and the comms people. So, we're going to give them some really good live broadcast experience, and they'll assist us with the broadcast as well, the communications department. So we wanted to thank them as well. But we wanted to just kind of test out the waters with UOG, and we'd like to continue to do that as long as we can, and then also reach out to other organizations.
Yeah, again, with hearing about that in the news last night about this new tennis court facility at the Dedadu Sports Complex, and they're going to be finishing it fairly quick.
Nice.
Yeah, within a few weeks or a couple of months, they'll have the tennis courts open. They're going to have tournament courts. Some of them put aside. I think there's 6 courts in total. 2 of them are going to be for tournaments, and the rest is for the youth.
Yeah, these games, they really need to be televised. I mean, whatever type of sports, all around. I mean, it's the only way for it to be sustaining, and for supporters or corporate sponsors to support these teams.
Yeah.
And, media is a really great way to, capture everybody's attention and create that awareness for whatever's going around. So, KGTF Channel 12 and PBS Guam, we have probably the most sophisticated infrastructure for broadcast. And so we really are working hard to, like Ms. Ina said, develop these partnerships and see to it that we do our best to showcase what Guam has to offer.
Exactly. And of course, we live in a family-oriented community, and who doesn't want to see their grandson, their daughter, on TV playing their favorite sport? And I for one, I think it encouraged them to even be better,
Yes, absolutely.
And I can foresee some of these athletes becoming world class eventually. It just it lends itself to that.
We have a bunch, actually. I mean, the talent here on Guam is just unreal.
Exactly.
It's just, we need to showcase them.
We need to encourage them, promote them, showcase them, and again, it only motivates them to be better.
Yes, absolutely.
Yes, it really does. Doug, anything else going on with UOG?
Well, we're just excited about this partnership coming up in the fall, and we're adding women's basketball for next year to
Women's basketball.
Women's basketball.
That's going to be nice.
Yep, we're excited about it, and hopefully the men's league goes well. So at some point we can add the women's league to the TV as well, to showcase that for the women on Guam, to see that they can actually reach these type levels. And our coach is a former national team player, and she's going to really spark some excitement. She's already set the record for Facebook likes on her introduction there. So,
no, exactly. The potential for, and again, promoting sports in our island is something that I'm definitely 100% behind. I can see it expanding, not just in this initial live broadcast with UOG and basketball, but everything: beach volleyball, soccer. I mean, you name it. Baseball.
Bring it on, Dave.
Our swimming pools have water, so thank you to Rich at Department of Parks and Rec.
Yes, 7 minutes. 7 minutes until the top of the hour, and once again, Dave Duane is sitting in with Don Munya, very well-known TV producer. He's now the executive producer at PBS Guam, and you know him from his what's that film festival?
The Guam International Film Festival.
There you go. Yep. There you go. And Ms. Ina Carello, the GM of PBS Guam. We're looking for bigger, better, lots of good stuff going to be happening at PBS. And, of course, Mr. Doug Palmer, the man at the University of Guam Fieldhouse. If you've got anything you want to put on at the Fieldhouse, he'll probably be the man that you need to talk to.
Yeah. And tomorrow night, I'll pull out the plug for the Triton Out Loud event tomorrow night by our students.
Yeah.
What is that about?
It's about diversity, different lifestyles on the island,
Oh, I heard about
different
that.
cultures. I I was listening to a radio on a competitor, but a radio commercial coming in this morning to the school, and I was just listening on another competitor. Our student president, Evander, was talking to somebody, doing an interview about the event as well, and there's a lot of excitement about the event. It kind of started off as small, and now we're talking. I even had to charge the student government more money because it's gotten to be such a big event that I'm having to hire more people to supervise and clean up afterwards. So Friday night, 6 o'clock, come out and see. It's open to the public for the Triton Out Loud event, and it's all about diversity on Guam.
Wow, that really sounds. What time does it start again?
6 o'clock.
6 o'clock. There you go. There
Can I
you
do
go.
a shameless plug?
Sure, sure. We're all about that.
My store, Blush, will be participating in the event too. We have a fashion show at about 8:30, so come check us out.
Is that your bridal type stuff or
No,
other
it's
stuff?
the other store.
Oh.
It's Blush. It's our evening gowns and women's wear. So that's enough about that. So now the other hat.
No, we're building a walkway for you guys tomorrow afternoon.
I heard.
Yeah.
Wow.
How's that for a partnership, Dave?
Yeah, but regarding PBS, we have a couple events that I wanted to talk about
Sure.
really
Sure.
quickly. We have in June we're going to be doing a kids carnival, and so we're bringing out our PBS characters, and we're going to be working with the University of Guam, the field house, Cowboys Field House, and so we're bringing out the characters, and we're going to have a live show. So that'll be pretty fun. So all the PBS Kids Club members, be on the lookout. We'll be sending you a message, and as well as all of our kids. It's summertime, so it's a nice kids event. And then also we have Liberation coming up, and we're the official broadcaster, so we're so excited about that. That's going to be done.
Exactly.
Big project of the summer.
I look forward to the
Yeah.
Liberation Parade and the broadcasting of it with PBS as the official broadcaster of the Liberation Parade. And once again, it's a fantastic thing. I love what PBS does. I'm very partial to it. I've been involved with PBS for a number of years, and I continue to do so. It's just something I enjoy. So, Ina, it's a pleasure to have you come in the studio, bring in Mr. Don Munya,
Thank you.
executive producer, and Mr. Doug Palmer from the University
you.
of Guam. Once again, we're about 3 minutes until the top of the hour, and I thank you. Thank you.
Thanks so much.
All right, there you go. PBS Guam going to be broadcasting live basketball starting in October, with working closely with the Department of, the University of Guam, in doing so. And fantastic stuff. More great things we can look forward to in promoting our local sports, our local athletes, right here on our beautiful island of Guam. 3 minutes or about 2 minutes until the top of the hour. I'm going to take a break, and CBS News will be coming up next. We are KGUM Aganya.
K57 is bringing the real talk to your TV with The Bottom Line. The tough questions and the real answers, featuring Phil LG.